Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen goes door-to-door election campaigning for BJP in Kesamthong constituency. BJP claims Bireen claims BJP is gaining popularity. NPP candidate of the Wankhai Assembly constituency, Yumkamd Irawat, alleges Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen of supporting drug dealers even after declaring war on drugs. Coalition against drug and alcohol slams Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen's recent remark on liquor. Kada questions Bireen whether he is promoting alcohol consumption. Manipur adds 36 new COVID-19 cases, 60 recoveries and 3 deaths in past 24 hours. Positivity rate stands at 3.45%. India logs 13,166 COVID-19 cases, over 36,000 recoveries and 302 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.49%. And nearly 20,000 Indian students stranded in Ukraine as Kyiv's closest airspace. Ministry of External Affairs sends teams to Ukrainian bordering areas to assist evacuation. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime, the English Bulletin, and I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM with you. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hand frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance from one another. Please remember that the fight against the COVID-19 is not over yet. Now, the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen intensifies canvassing votes of the BJP candidate in various constituencies of the state in view of the upcoming election. The Chief Minister today went house to house campaigning to woo voters in Kesamthong Assembly constituency today. Speaking exclusively to Impact News, Nongthombam Bireen expressed firm belief that BJP will win the election as people are favoring the party as realized during the face-to-face interaction with people of various constituency. He visited the residence of the Guru Laimapokpam Lakpati at Kwakaitheld Nganapithong in Kesamthong constituency, where a meeting was held today. Regarding the increasing poll-related violences being witnessed in recent times, Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen condemned the poll-related unwanted violence and expressed apprehension that such act will destroy unity. He called upon citizens and political parties to refrain from violence. He added that the government alone with ECI and police department are working on the issue.
Karanga kundrak pamdaga tilambi miyam adagi kumbi thawal gi tamoibo bi leiba mafam godo ash kame handak unexpected sit lakani 40 plus the moini public ki yamna enthusiastic oiba lai pol violence ekoi kharkanna mashi yengaga aduga experience leiba SPs OCs kari madu khar sudrakar le kamai thong timely deal to hoba kamai to boke to koina adu election commission ga su yam kana tied up to aduga DG hoi to kanda namme ge de hone adu generally aina appeal tongning base election hai basidi mama gi apamba bud manung da sanga kanda hol manung sanga kana thada nagadamni aina nafu da pusalaga thada ba yaro aduna violence to bogi kana ba kaim nei roi maduna hena ekhoi masen gi unity da kai ba lakani aduna yaringai any political party masi any workers masi violence yaringai.
NPP candidate of the Wankhai constituency, Yumkamd Irawat, alleges Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen of being closely associated and supportive of drug lords even after declaring war on drugs in the state. He was speaking at the NPP public meeting held at Dimdailong in Wankhai constituency today. Irawat expressed belief that Chief Minister Nongthombam Bireen will not return as Manipur Chief Minister again due to his hypocrisy and corrupted nature. He said that BJP government's silence over request to approach the higher court upon the release of arrested drug lords on bail by lower courts amid the ongoing crusade for a drug-free state is evident of the ruling government's hypocrisy.
Magi torba corruption mayam. Adigi machin thidra masida drug thingadar me drug war on drug kind roga drug ki aduga ladiba hogi cheap drug lord drug singadu thadok na honaba madu ki piri judgment adu de pramade de na thadroka madu thogdrakanda ek masak makte piri ba rai do hai ko matam da nimin fu mangari ki manungda appeal lo kudam upper court higher court madu ka don to division masam masam mayek darba khudam mamane madu de directly or indirectly he is supporting asineba and oredamne mayam si mangadori si mioi si sarkar si ran do tarabete hai ba si hamjaraga mata ajda.
Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol (KADA) condemned Chief Minister Nongthoam Birende for his controversial statement during a political conference which supported opening of alcohol shops if BJP is voted to power. Speaking to media at KADA office in Palace Compound today, KADA Secretary General Geet Chandra Mangang termed Chief Minister Nongthoam Biren's remark as unethical and inappropriate. He criticized the BJP government's failure to curb alcohol abuse in Manipur in spite of the ceaseless efforts by KADA and other organizations to curb the same and existence of the Manipur Liquor Prohibition Act 1991. He raised apprehension on what the future of the Manipur if alcohol were sold in open. He accused Chief Minister of encouraging alcohol consumption to profit non-local alcohol traders by his statements.
Political parties in magi manifesto da drug ki issue se mayak seng na thambiu aduga yu amsung drug sidagi manghaliba mayam je masi control tawnaba policy program packet kani natraga cc tawgani haiba mayam do mayak seng na thambiu haibje koi thamjage ba adubu masi handak manifesto mayam phongdorokpada masi yu ude chumna khaki tawdiya dabagi drug ki issue se da kitang panba khadi dum yawi sungpan pandaba political parties su yawi aduna masina hayeng khoina mikhal si mai pa kanda lenga anau ba mala kanda maduna Manipur da kari or kadage haibse hoi adumitik jamam na bam phawi.
Former chairman of proscribed UNLF, Rajkumar Meghand, opines manifestos released by political parties in view of 2022 Manipur election lack concept for bringing unity among communities in Manipur. He also said that regional parties in the state will prosper only when nurtured, or else the parties will fade away. He was speaking at the release of a poetry book, Pandam Pandam, written by W. Amucho today. Apunba Korirolgi Malemgi Lubt organized the event at the Toyaima Mandopt, Singjamai Makha Khongang Faidekpi. Speaking on the occasion, Rajkumar Meghand expressed disappointment that democracy has lost its meaning in the country during election. He asks how small communities will survive in such circumstances. Meghand said election not only divides hills and valley but also bring division within a family. He asserted that regional parties will prosper only when youths come forward and strive together for welfare event after losing election.
The largest democracy in the world election is a democracy election. Democracy is undemocratic. Fisher Mayama go. Indirectly back to democracy undermined over. Upon a son's of Tolong at the name. Modus as he sang. Assume a system in Maka sister, Manu sister. Quite the more from the I could a big proof charging, see, Carmine, Hingedagi Carmine survived over them. Sina. The Masi system, I see Manunda, Kaya Yam Nakwe, Ningsha, Ningtom, the Hondoga, Quaking on the gate, so Wahang and Kale.
Congress leader Dr. Kanhaiya Kumar stressed on youth participation in politics for development. He was speaking at the special interaction program on role of youth in politics organized by Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee at Gandhi Memorial Hall today. Dr. Kanhaiya said youths can play a great role in sensitizing senior voters against electing candidates based on muscle and money power. An SUI and Congress party member attended the event.
We as a party, we think participation of youth is very important. And we said youth is also a kind of abstract term. Women is also part of youth. And the other identities are also part of youth. So participation, engagement, it is very important for the empowerment. As a citizen of India, we know that India is the youngest country of the world. Each fifth person of the world is Indian youth. So our youth population is around 55%.
BJP spokesperson Eld Basanta has condemned NPP for proclaiming that BJP has failed to abide by norms of a coalition government. Speaking to media at BJP office in Nitai Pachithek today, Basanta said NPP deserts its ally BJP during the MP election and Rajya Sabha election. Regarding removal of PASPA from Manipur, Basanta assured that BJP-led state government will bring forth a new governance almost devoid of PASPA. Regarding acquisition of MPCC recruitment, he clarified recruitment examination was put on hold as per a court's order in 2016 and assured that the issue will be resolved soon. He mentioned about various schemes like Mudra initiated by the BJP government.
अतोप पॉलिटिकल पार्टी खरा लेबनरिबसिंग अदु कारगलगसु मखोय यावदबा बीजेपी मतोमदगी सरकार अमा लैगनी अदना मणिपुर गी मियामना कंफ्यूज तो बिगनु वोटर सिंगना वोट खोमनरपदा एनपीपी दा नत्रगा एनपीएफ दा नत्रगा जेडीयू दा भारत नेशनल डेमोक्रेटिक अलायंस दा यावरी नत्रगा नेडा दा अलायंस दा यावरी अदुगा मणिपुर दा सरकार यावमिनरी हाइदना हाइरबा बीजेपी गा चमिनरिबा चनपी ओरबा पॉलिटिकल पार्टी सिंग असिगा भारतीय जनता पार्टी गा मथंगी लाकदबा तरानी थोइसुबा विधानसभा मिखलसदि सुंगचत चमिनररोय बीजेपी मतोमतगी अइको इतोमतगी
CPI Manipur State Council's press note says failure of state-homed minister led to frequent occurrence of unwanted poll-related violence in Manipur. Socio-political commentator Chongtham Bijoy said he has served legal notice to Uripok BJP official candidate as first necessary step for filing defamation case. Speaking to media at his residence in Lamphel today, Bijoy said the copy was received by BJP official candidate on 19th of February noon and he must respond within 15 days.
February 2022 da post office da book toroga defamation case ki ahan ba taw debe adwa khongthang legal notice thajagre mahak haiba copy do phangre numitra mangan gi manung da reply pirakadamni sina ahan ba defamation suit ki civil defamation gi akhoi procedure ni aluga aina mangonda hairi se magi machin kam gi migi sel stream sokpa mi owner sokpa wanga ga viral ohela pagi damakta rupees 10 crore gi defamatory suit mana pikham thoi na hai publicly court of law da ma apology to.
Chongtham Bijoy also condemns the rising poll-related incidents in the state. He said the upcoming election does not seem like an election as many parties are canvassing a vote sense agenda and issues. He also criticized the Election Commission of India seems for not taking stern actions to ensure free and fair election.
BJP का NPP का पुनः पाइमिन बस सरकार जे कोई उगरे अनिजी कॉम्बिनेशन से मणिपुर दा अमुगना हलक्तब ओइरसन अरगा हंदती याम सेंगना हारबा पार्टी सिंगजिजु मखोगी आइडियोलॉजी मोगी एजेंडा करिनो मखोगी कमिटमेंट करिनो जे मयेक अमत संगद्रबनिना केंद्र खदिमक्ता खजिक्तंग इंटीग्रिटी लेबा प्रिंसिपल लेबा मसागी कमिटमेंट लेबा ज्ञान लेबा सैक्रिफाइस गुण खरा याव थांगसिना प्रजा नुसिबसिंदा इसाशाना खल्लगा चुमना ध्यान तरगा वथदबियो.
JDU candidate of the Kumbi constituency, Sanjoy Hanthem, refuted allegations by BJP candidate Prem Chand regarding poll violence at Wangu Terakong as baseless. He denied any involvement of JDU workers. Speaking to media at his residence in Wangu Sabal today, Sanjoy recalled that they received information that BJP workers from Wangu Terakong Mayai Laikai were taking down JDU flags on the 21st of February midnight. Hence, his workers along with Kumbi police rushed to the site, but the suspected BJP workers had escaped. Condemning the incident, Kumbi Kendra Progressive Front President come JDU worker CH detained Mangang claimed he is innocent.
Free and fair Aki to Zumba, waters in the workers in the Adugoloina Mianda, Aki to Zumba Pogandana, Damki Damka Tom the Vida, Nium Sumna Democratic or Monda, I call what's elections in Tanamina Sea.
Kurai MLA Elsa Sindra accuses new candidates of Kurai constituency of spreading false propaganda to mislead the public. Speaking at his election rally held in the constituency today, Elsa Sindra said those candidates will never succeed. He claimed that public still remember his service and contributions rendered during the last 5 years, especially during the critical time of COVID-19. Singjamai Assembly constituency's BJP candidate cum Speaker Y. Khemchand said people acknowledge the developmental changes brought by BJP in the last 5 years and want BJP government back. He was speaking to media on the sideline of his election-related public rally today. Y. Khemchand expressed firm belief that BJP will get absolute majority in this election. President of Rashtriya Janhit Sangharsh Party Manipur UNID as Nandeshwar released the party's 9-point election manifesto at the party office in Thangmaiban today. The manifesto contains assurance to remove AFSPA from Manipur, to open Office of Human Rights Commission in every district and to facilitate inclusion of the Meitei community in scheduled tribe list of the Indian Constitution. Speaking on the occasion, as Nandeshwar appealed to vote for Hairok constituency RJSP candidate and Totom Sana.
Manipur dagi armed forces support provide the yamna masidi hana lo tokpo we gada mani hujikana te dubu ai di moen harko da Manipur government lo thoi hai alun center na di lo thoke hai ka ai umba tai masi akoi gi party na ruling di yago ta gadi immediately remove it this armed forces support.
Konthaujam Assembly Constituency NPP candidate Konthaujam Sadat said people of Manipur and especially residents of Konthaujam Assembly Constituency are not in favor of the Bharatiya Janata Party. He was speaking at the reception of around 3,000 new NPP entrants from 800 households today. Election Committee NPP Konthaujam Assembly Constituency organized the event at the candidate's residence in Konthaujam Laidembilekai.
Manipur political scenario habatare politician mayam singsi party tongan party mayam sige taunariba satliba liglam mayam se masidagi pendaba haipatare loina na makha tarapada hojik leriba Manipur khaktagi natna kendra sida leriba praja singsina BJP pamnarakta maramdi Bharat sarkar gi adugumba Manipur sarkar gi adugumba koi scheme mayam ama pirai base go to hill go to village da onujam kendra da yogda base masina sumaram ama oheli loina na Manipur gi sentung gi phibam da pharakta ba naha oiba singsuna ayamba BJP se pamaktabagi adugumba wakhalo mayamdagi asi changakpani haina thamjage.
BJP candidate in Thangmaiban Assembly constituency Jotin Wycombe refutes allegations by other political parties that BJP's intimidated non-Manipuri voters in Thangmaiban constituency to vote for BJP as baseless. He was speaking at the election-related road show held in the constituency today. He expressed firm belief that BJP will revive its power into the state once again. Jotin Wycombe's supporters who took part in the rally chanted various slogans in his support. 14 members of NPF Ukrul division, including Vice Chairman Isao Kapai, joined BJP in support of Ukrul Assembly constituency BJP candidate Somatao Saijar today. Speaking on the occasion, Work Minister Thongam Vishwajit said that there will be no Congress after 12th Manipur State Assembly election. The ministers accorded a warm welcome to the new entrants, including one former Congress worker. BJP Ukrul Mandal organized the event at Sanakai Field. Headmen and chief of various villages of Ukrul Assembly constituencies attended the event.
Hayo tam sayda kang India the 75 years ki independence ngasi pangthoi aduganda how many years Congress ruled the country? More than 60 years. Even in Manipur, how many years they ruled the country state? More than 40 years. Adudai the ngang saga praja ke marakta singchapation gani amad hu kam jangani torga praja mayan machet thugaiba adu Bharatiya Janata Party na tileba thugari di sigi party do sine thugaiba ni adu Congress mukta Bharat awen bai base akoi idhau dangni.
INC candidate of Yaskul constituencies Ningombam Helendro expressed disappointment that the constituency is deprived in every aspect. He was speaking at his electoral rally held in the constituency. Helendro said he gave up his teaching profession and is contesting the upcoming elections to save the future of Manipur youths.
Ki lakadariba mikhal sida isan independent lab ki bagi ai hanagi leng da bai mi lising manga taroi khutta puro lai jai loina na congress ki oibaso mi lising tare nepal lai masi plus minus adum lai mirep sida national ki level da laiba lab party na khanariba CPI ga so understanding lai raga yanaramni na CPI ki laiba han form candidate so masi so ayona adum support tauna masi ki punna samina maram oraga INC ne ai independent ki oibane CPI ne masi pullaga koi anaki sida koi BJP se maithi ba soidna pibang amne.
BJYM gave a warm welcome to its new members at BJP office in Nityapad today. Speaking on the event, BJYM President M. Barish Sharma said 20 Karyakarta joined BJP today and many more are ready to join the BJP. He claimed that people fancy BJP, appreciating its ideology. Barish said that BJP will get absolute majority in the upcoming election.
Organization haraga political organization gumbada chamudaba chamchamba magi lanai web to udile duga ngasi changi basing city fresh oiba BJP gi ideology sibu yamun na paro matungda masi yawa yaba adum organization ne khalaga changpa koi gi yuba ngatani haibase ai phungtok.
CPI flag was hoisted at the residence of Sekmai Assembly constituency Secular Progressive Alliance Congress candidate and Bulletin today. In view of the upcoming election, CPI Manipur State leaders candidate Bulletin and PCI local council members attended the event organized by CPI Sekmai Local Council. Manipur reported 36 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,041 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 3.45%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 1,36,690. Active cases are 536. 3 COVID-19 related deaths were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the death tolls to 2,108. On the positive note, 60 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,34,046. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.07%. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Hakshel gilam da mangjin thanaba aims linkhat lagani. Mangjil thaba Manipur, Nepal tangdaba Manipur, BJP ka loinana. Thambal gi marka da namlasi BJP bu mai pahalasi. Modi ji gi thamba. Tourism chawkhal hanaba 44 trains chelhal lagani. Mangjil Thaba Manipur, Nipal Tangdaba Manipur, BJP ka loinana. Thambal gi markada namlasi, BJP bu mai pahalasi. Modi ji ki thambal.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok chere, Hairiba asida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Enjoy our freshly baked products. All our products contain honey. Kohi, taste the heart of Manipur.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 13,166 fresh COVID-19 cases, 26,988 recoveries and 302 deaths in 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have declined to 1,34,235. Total recoveries are 4,22,46,884 and recovery rate stands at 98.49%. That toll reaches 5,13,226. Over 176 crore and 86 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 43 crore 23 lakh 75,000 people. Above 59 lakh 50,000 people have died and recoveries are above 36 crore 16 lakh 7,000. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 2 crore 68 lakh 14,000 in the world. Governor Lag Nation appeals to citizens of Manipur to exercise their adult franchise freely and without any fear in the upcoming state legislative assembly elections to be held on February 28th and March 5. He further appealed to all concerned in both hills and valley to refrain from violent activities. He expressed optimism that every organization will cooperate in the election, which is the democratic process of the state. Jiribam District Election Officer W. Malimganba sent off 6 special teams of the polling officers for casting the vote through postal ballot for absentee voters. The 6 teams were flagged off from Jiribam DC office complex today. The team will hold 147 senior citizens and 11% with disabilities in exercising their adult franchise. Jiribam will go for poll on 5th of March. For the Churachandpur district, polling and security personnel deployed for election duty scheduled on 28th of February has been stationed at the respective polling centers. For first phase of 12th assembly election in the district, polls will be conducted at 55 Tipaimuk Assembly Constituency, 56 Thanlond Constituency, 57 Henglep Constituency, 58 Churachandpur Constituency, 59 Saikot and 60 Singhat Assembly Constituency. The polling and security personnel deployed at 55 Tipaimuk and 57 Henglep constituencies were flagged off to their centers from the Tuibong Beach ground today. Prescribed outfit under suspension of Operation Sue will be provided postal ballot facility at their camps. KANEL President R.K. Nalinikanta said state government taking more than 1 month to provide the results of hepatitis B and C confirmation test has led rapid spread of disease in the state. He appealed to look into the matter. R.K. Nalinikanta was speaking at the launch of month-long free health camp at the KANEL office Hodamd Lerak today. The camp is being held on healthy liver, healthy life themed, supported by Athend Pharmaceuticals Private Limited. Nalinikanta said many hepatitis patients died without knowing that have been infected. Speaking at the event, Chandigarh's PGI MER Hepatology, Dr. K. Amarjeet said hepatitis and liver-related ailments treatment will be carried for injecting drug users at various places of Manipur during the camp.
Manipur Sarkari Saitagisu section daba Natragana Tawai Bidaba Natragana Hariba Laina Sinsin Navami Sinse injecting drug users marginalized Toba community the Navana Maram Oilagarak Kangde national programs Leragazo emphasis piba priority piba focus pibadi am watagi mami chauna tari Pumari the Loigadaba hepatitis C gi RNA test natragana hepatitis B gi DNA test tha ama hena report se
Writer of Naitom Tarab Irei, Yumnam Chanu Wanglen Thoibi alias Utambala was conferred Arambam the Ibungo Held and Vinod Kumari Literary Award 2021 by Patriotic Right Forum Manipur at Manipur Press Club today. Sahitya Academy awardee Sarach Chandra Thiam, President of Patriotic Right Forum Manipur, Nauroibam Khambaluang, Patron member Konthaujam Dilip and others attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, the Secretary of Patriotic Right Forum Rakesh Naram said Yumnam Chanu Wanglen Thoibi is the first ever woman to receive the award.
award asi pijariba sahi tara pirakpa khongchat asteda nupi naito moina mathanda da phangba dumba ahanbe award ni mamang da tonga ton ba award mapan phangkhre haiba award ji singa se nupanga toy keduna handak phangiba se yam unique oiba lamdam sigi tonga tonga saireng lai kya fonga ba dumba aibi ma khakni aduna haiba aibi sida wish tawjari makha taba matam da su hen hen mai pakpa lari kya fonga ngamba oibiro hen be award kya phangbo oipa oisin waidana foringi mai ke de wish tawjari.
Dr. Ambedkar National Fellowship 2010 awardee cum eminent writer Fairojam the Kripa Maite passed away due to an illness at Janims Hospital, Porompat yesterday. During his lifetime, late Fairojam the Kripa wrote various short stories and bagged many awards, including Dr. Ambedkar National Fellowship Award 2010 and the R.K. Sanatombi Devi Memorial Award. He also served as a journalist at the Eastern News Service. Comprehensive free eye checkup was held at CJ Eye Care Foundation, CJ Hospital, Langol today. Foundation doctors and staff checked up 71 individuals at the event. 9 cataract, 6 pterygiums and 1 squint were diagnosed during the free camp. They were treated under NPCB, CMHT and PMJAY. As per reports from the Indian Meteorological Department, Regional Meteorological Center, Guwahati, rainfall is expected in some areas of Tamenglong, Senapati, Ukhrul district tomorrow, while a couple of areas of Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Kamjong, Jiribam, Noni, Vishnupur, Taubal, Chandel, Churchandpur and Farjol district might also receive rainfall. As per reports from the ICAR, Agrometeorological Unit, Lumphilpal, today's rainfall was recorded at 3.8 mm. Hottest temperature was recorded at 25.6 degrees centigrade and coldest temperature at 11.4 degrees centigrade. Many Indian students have been stranded in Ukraine as Kyiv closed airspace, according to the External Affairs Minister, with Russia launching a military operation against Ukraine on Thursday. Parents of nearly 20,000 Indian students are desperately trying to figure out how to get their wards home before the interface shut down. One student have informed their parents that people were stocking foods and some were heading to the nearby metro station for safety. There was also an acute shortage of water in the region. Reportedly, some students are reeling under freezing situation and appealed to be evacuated immediately. With Ukraine closing its airspace, the Ministry of External Affairs is sending teams to the land border in Hungary, Poland, Slovak Republic and Romania to assist in the evacuation of Indian nationals stranded in the country. Ukraine share its western border with this country, while Russia is taking from the eastern side. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar tweeted that he had spoken to his counterpart in these four countries. Foreign Secretary Harshavardhan Shringla also said Indian Air Force aircraft are ready in case they need to be pressed into service for evacuation. He said the estimated 20,000 Indians in Ukraine, about 4,000 managed to leave the country in the last few weeks. As per the latest updates, an advisor to the Ukrainian presidential office said the Chernobyl nuclear power plant has been captured by the Russian forces. Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke on telephone with Vladimir Putin, President of Russia Federation, last night. President Putin briefed Prime Minister Modi about the recent developments regarding Ukraine. Prime Minister Modi reiterates his long-standing conviction that the differences between Russia and the NATO group can only be resolved through honest and sincere dialogue. Modi appealed for an immediate cessation of violence and called for concrete efforts from all sides to return to the path of diplomatic negotiations and dialogue. He also sensitized the Russian president about India's concern regarding the safety of the Indian citizens in Ukraine, especially students, and conveyed that India attached the highest priority to their safe exit and return to India. The leaders agreed that their officials and diplomatic terms will continue to maintain regular contact on the issues of topical interest. Meanwhile, hundreds of anti-war protesters gathered in Moscow and St. Petersburg after Russia launches an invasion of Ukraine. Proscribed Revolutionary People's Front (RPF) has observed its 43rd Foundation Day or Independent Demand Day. Press release from RPF said that the event was observed at the Thobureld Loishang Council Headquarters, Central Bureau Divisions, SR1, SR2, SR3, SR4, General Headquarters of People's Liberation Army, Tactical Command, Strategic Command, 252 Mobile Battalion and other PLA units, department stationed. Flags festooned and stars were put up at Division 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10 on the RPF Central Bureau. Paying of the tributes to the deceased cadres marked the occasion. Prescribed outfit UNLF and its army wing Manipur People's Army MPA condoled the demise of its former member Ngangom Vinod, who passed away on the 21st of February due to an illness. The outfit remembered Ngangom Vinod's contribution in safeguarding the integrity of state and shared the griefs of his bereft family. Now the news from the world of sports. Kangchub Road Young Physical and Sports Association KRYPHSA observed Players' Day by giving away gifts to its players at KRYSPHA ground in Langold, Larambe today. Cultural events and dance performances marked the event. Speaking on the occasion, KRYPHSA General Secretary Thaudam Hemchandra said the club has been promoting and encouraging women footballers. He appealed for public cooperation for boosting sports sector.
Manipur si sports ki lamdang sida India ki state mayam si koi niyam mangjin thar ka satli. Ado koi mangjin thar ka satle abji news da khangi adigi sports lovers sing adigi sports ki nusiba mayam ama masi adum thamoi da loina yawi. Players sing nadi performance exemplary performance adum pidna lai. This is continuously giving in all field. Ado koi nam sigumba se promote to basi matam gi aikoina phawjeriba sentiment mayam je phongdoknaba platform ama masigi sanori numisi jo achoba adugumdu phongdoknaba platform amani ana masida aikoina thawai yaurga masida all Manipuri oina phajana function trawna o sanori numit ama aikoi Manipur lai haibse it will be very significant.
League match of the ongoing Indian Super League ISL 2021-2022 between Northeast United and Jamshedpur is underway at Vatodara Stadium since 7:30 p.m. In yesterday's league match played at Tilak Maidan, Odisha and ATK Mohun Bagan ended in 1-1 draw. Redeemed Lang scored 1 goal for Odisha and at 5th minute, while Johnny Kauko netted 1 goal of ATK Mohun Bagan at 8th minute of the match. Hyderabad is leading the point table, followed by Jamshedpur and ATK Mohun Bagan. Indian Premier League IPL President Brijesh Patel has announced that IPL 2022 will begin on 26th of March. The final is set to be played on May 29th. Maharashtra will host the league. 70 matches will be played in 4 different stadiums of Mumbai and Pune city. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren goes door-to-door election campaigning for BJP in the Kisamthong constituency. Biren claims BJP is gaining popularity. NPP candidate of the Wankai Assembly constituency, Yungkham Irawat, alleges Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren of supporting drug dealers even after declaring war on drug. Coalitions against drug and alcohol slains Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren's recent remark on liquor. Kada questions Biren whether he is promoting alcohol consumption. Manipur added 36 new COVID-19 cases, 60 recoveries and 3 deaths in past 24 hours. Positivity rate stands at 3.45%. India logs 13,166 COVID-19 cases, over 36,000 recoveries and 302 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.49%. And nearly 20,000 Indian students stranded in Ukraine as Kyiv closes airspace. Ministry of External Affairs sends teams to Ukraine bordering areas to assist evacuation. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Prime-Timed Manipuri Bulletin. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening and stay safe.
Congress vote PBU. Laumi Singhu Yokalasi.
We are interested in protecting the future of the people of Manipur, and that